Hey there, Robyn from Anime America here, along with Shannon and Megan. A while back, we promised to do a video about like reviewing. Well, we had like a poll asking, okay, for 40,000 subscribers, what do you want us to do? And you guys voted for review a very bad anime, and we decided to each pick one and make a giant review out of which ones we personally think are bad. But unfortunately, my computer crashed, as you all know, and we had to wait until we had a working system in order to fulfill our promise. So here we are at 52,000 subscribers, but we're still doing it for you. So yeah, each of us have a very bad anime to review for you guys. So you're in for a treat.
I'm gonna get so much hate. I'm gonna get so much hate.
Well, what else is new for us?
Well, okay, look at the bright side. I'm not allowed to pick on Sword Art Online.
True. So anything that we've mentioned,
very true.
anything that we mentioned in the past, like Sword Art Online, Vampire Knight, Strike Witches, anything that we made a review in the past, even Diabolic Lovers, we're just like, nope, because we wanted to pick a title that we haven't talked about in this
to be
video.
fair, I actually like one of those shows. I like Strike Witches anyway. I actually adore Strike Witches for how shitty
Guilty
it is.
pleasure.
Cheers. And it's not like, I think because a lot of people want me to clarify this because I always take like pot shots at Sword Art Online. It's not that I hate the show because I think the show was like inherently shitty. It's that I think the show actually had a lot of promise and it just went on this cavalcade of like the worst fucking spiral I've ever seen.
Yeah, keep in mind, because like we did not put that as the worst anime of 2012. We just put it under most disappointing because I think it was runner-up for most disappointing because we fell in love with it, with the idea of it, and the first couple episodes were brilliant, but then it just went down the slippery slope of, okay, I'm done.
And Kirito is like one of the worst written main characters in a long fucking
Mary
time.
Sue. He's a fucking Mary Sue.
Sue.
He can't do anything wrong. You just gotta believe in yourself.
And that he's ultraviolet and never gets punished for it.
Pretty much.
He is like the worst stereotype for fucking gamers.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, on to this cavalcade of bullshit.
Yep. So we picked one anime that we haven't talked about in the past. We're going to talk about, why we believe it's bad, and that's it. So that's how we're celebrating 40 to 50,000 subscribers. And probably going to stop doing subscriber celebrations unless it's like 100,000 and 200,000, blah, blah, blah.
We also get nice, big, shiny awards from YouTube for getting that high.
Hells yeah. Once we get to 100,000 subscribers,
Get a silver button.
I believe we get like a silver play button.
So please help us get there. Because God knows.
Oh my god, we actually get a shiny button?
Yeah.
We need to smelt that shit down and send Robyn to Australia with it.
Shiny play button?
No, like I got the money to go to Australia. I just got to wait for the paperwork to say yes.
Also, because we missed this in the last recording, Shannen didn't know that Kansas City was in Missouri. Megan! I'm throwing you under the bus.
She needs to watch more of Wacko's America.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama.
That's Yakko's Nations of the World.
Shit, I just made a dumb... I'm fucking
Baton
stupid.
Rouge, Louisiana, Indianapolis, Indiana, and Columbus is the capital of Ohio.
Ohio.
So this is why my generation is kind of smart, because you kids didn't have Animaniacs.
I had Animaniacs.
Shannon's like not that much younger than us, Robyn.
I'm just saying, like,
Wait,
there needs to be more songs like Schoolhouse Rock and Animaniacs to like help
I know
kids.
Schoolhouse Rock. Man, Robyn.
Back in my
I'm
day.
not that young.
Well, like, not you in particular, but younger kids.
Anyway, shitty anime.
Younger kids who at age 3 had iPhones in their faces.
Okay, don't even joke about that. I see that shit at work all the time.
I say that shit every day.
Not to mention the. What are you gonna be for Halloween? I'm gonna be Frozen.
I'm gonna be
Frozen today. I'm gonna be Frozen today. Anyway, shitty anime.
Shitty anime. So I am going to start this lovely worst animes. This is like not the worst animes of all time. Like there's plenty of worse animes, but we just picked one bad title personally that we haven't talked about, and we're just going to talk about it. So the first one that I am going to talk about is, I believe it was the worst anime of 2012. I just never got around to make a review of it. It is.
Oh, and this is our opinion, and our opinion on what we personally think our anime is bad. Not the worst, just bad.
Yep.
Please do not threaten to kill me.
Pretty much. All right,
Please don't kill me.
If you do, there is a sale on pitchforks in the playlist down the street.
What?
Why the fuck did you do? What the fuck, Shannen?
How do you acquire that?
Go to Reddit.
Oh,
You go to
jeez.
Reddit.
Go to Reddit.
Yep.
I say that as I'm like, okay.
All right, so let's start. The anime title that I picked, I believe, was the winner of the worst anime of 2012. It's called Listen to Me Girls, I'm Your Father. Seigawa Yuta is a freshman of a university. He lost his parents when he was small and was raised by his sister, Yuri. Yuta has been living alone since Yuri got married to a middle-aged man named... I can't read. Okay. Yuta has been living alone since Yuri got married to a middle-aged man when Yuta was a junior high student. One day, Yuri visited Yuta's apartment and asked him to take care of her 3 daughters while Yuri and her husband were on a trip. He unwillingly accepted the job, but the plane Yuri took went missing. In order to prevent the daughters from being adopted separately by relatives, Yuta decided to take all 3 girls in. A life of a strange family in a tiny apartment begins.
So wait, their plane went fucking missing?
Yeah,
What the
just
hell
went
is
missing.
this
Like,
lost
poof.
shit?
The plane went poof.
On Gilligan's Island? But seriously, fuck this show!
It was only supposed to be a 3-hour flight.
3-hour tour.
Okay, first of all, this is obviously a Raising Helen ripoff. It's the same fucking plot.
Do people know what Raising Helen is?
Raising Helen is about like a young woman living
But
in
just say
Manhattan,
who Soggy Drop. A lot of people know who Soggy Drops.
but with 3 girls.
And it's also 10,000 times creepier.
Pretty much. Like, he, out of the kindness of his heart, takes these 3 girls in while he's studying at his university. So he's pretty much taking care of 3 girls while studying. But what they do with these girls, at least 2 of them, I'm just like, no, I am severely uncomfortable with this. Because the 14-year-old, the eldest sister, she has a crush on the uncle, on Yuta. It's just like, I know Japan kind of digs into the whole incest with the whole Oni-chan,
Ani-chan,
Oji-san.
Ani-chan.
It's just, I find that severely uncomfortable. Like, I hate like incest of any kind in any anime. I'm just like, nope,
She
I'm
hates
done.
Bro-con, she hates Sis-con, she hates...
I like how Shannen knows what these words are.
Yep.
I like how Shannon's just going through the list.
Let's see what we got here.
Here. We got your lolicon, your sis.
We got your aggro Sis-con, we got your aggro Bro-con, we got your stalkerish,
Debauchery.
debauchery. Yes, but in Oron's case, it was actually good debauchery.
Debauchery.
That was the only kind of debauchery I accepted. Because, like, they were just doing it for show.
Debauchery and jazz hands.
But,
Fuck.
and then they had, like, the 10-year-old, the middle child. Every step this little girl took, she had a panty shot. I'm just like, she's fucking 10. Stop it. She's 10. She would just run up the stairs, puff of wind comes out of nowhere, and Marilyn Monroe. It's just...
No 10-year-old is sexy.
No 10-year-old is sexy. It's just stop. It's ridiculous what they do. And then they have the little sister, and she does all these cute little things. And deep down, I am praying, please, don't do anything to this 3-year-old angel. Don't do it. You have a incest older sister and a panty-shotty middle child. Do not do anything to the 3-year-old. She's fucking
Please.
3. Leave her alone.
Please do not give her the boob physics of fucking High School of the Dead.
Ugh.
That
What
would have been
about
like,
that one
you should
show
see
where...
Aiken's. You should see Aiken's boob physics with an 11-year-old.
okay, that's
I think
true.
that was
could-
I think that was the show Aiken, where it's like everybody had like gargantuan
giant
boobs.
wiggly tits.
By the way, I am doing a certain video with that. You should check it out soon.
Mm-hmm.
She gave me a hug like a grizzly bear.
That was
Boobs
Pedo Bear's
ups.
cousin. That was Pedo Bear's cousin.
Mhm.
Boobs upside my head. Boobs upside my head.
Hey,
And
Boobs
then, like-
upside my head. Boobs upside my head. Thank you for all 5 people who actually know what we're referencing.
yes.
And then like Aqua Squad AMV editor, she made an AMV of Mr. Anime Fan Service Inventor. I need to be alone now.
Yep, basically.
It's party time. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Anyway.
Pretty much.
Less titties, more creepy incest.
So yeah, the story, it has been done to death, and it's highly predictable. Like all these shenanigans with 3 girls and a guy going to college. You know, the story's done to death, highly predictable, and you're just praying that they leave the 3-year-old alone because the 10-year-old and the 14-year-old is bad enough.
There's gonna be some crazy fucking therapy. My question is this: do the parents ever fucking come back?
I don't think so.
To Google.
To Google. I think they are fucking dead.
No, they're dead. They're dead. It's actually no. It was actually they found out later in the series that they actually died.
I'm looking this up on fucking YouTube. Others.
Go to Wikipedia.
At first they were lost, and then they got confirmed that they were dead.
TV tropes, because I'm not getting anything.
So yeah, that's the one anime that I really don't like. That's why I got worst anime of the year, because the story is just bland. There's nothing to it, and the only thing that it does have is pedophilia. So just don't watch it.
Now it's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
All right, internet, come, gather around, and let me tell you a tale.
Tell us a story, Aunt Shannen.
Yeah, well, let's see. You take Robyn's worst anime, pump up the incest to a new level.
Auntie Shannen, what are you showing us?
Kind of different. I am about to open up the dragon's closet. That is Astronote no Omucha. If you know what I'm talking about, then thank you for knowing what I'm talking about.
Megan Oni-chan, I'm scared.
I wish I didn't know what this was.
Megan Oni-chan.
I have a story about this fucking show. I have a story about this.
I will say my piece on and let them go on it. The synopsis. While job hunting, Naoya is taken by a mysterious girl to a magical land where he is installed in the harem of a succubus princess named Lotte. Thanks to trauma from her childhood, Lotte hates men and surrounds herself with lots of other women, who all have quirks of their own. In spite of her selfishness, when Naoya learns that Lotte is really quite lonely, he agrees to stay with her in her world, and if he can bring his daughter back, Ashina with him. Now, here is the catch that they did not tell you. Basically, the show, I'll say this, there are few good points about the show is that it does have a sleek animation style for the time, and I have to I openly admit I have its ending on my MP3. That's a very soothing.
Get to the point.
But I'll get to the point.
Get to the fucking point about why this is horrible.
Okay, get off my back, woman. The main character is 23. His daughter is 13. The main female lead is 13. Use math.
How old? 10.
I mean 10. Crap.
Fucking 10.
Long story short, we find out early in the series that the main male lead is in a harem with his half daughter.
No, it's just his normal daughter. You don't have a half daughter. That's technically genetically impossible.
No, it's half daughter because they explained that the mom was the queen of the land. They had sex with each other when he was 13. 2 years later, he dumped their first daughter on him when he was 15. He took care of her to 23. They got into the world, and he met the main female lead at 10. So, and they're sisters.
Yeah, but that's still his full daughter.
Psst. True. Okay. Basically,
that's not how genetics work, Shannen.
Okay. Basically, this show is very fetish oriented. And I mean to the point where the main male lead, during the beach episode, mind you, is laying in a bed masturbating, thinking of the 10-year-old. It's been implied that it's of the 10-year-old. And even though, and like, it's not just her being it's not her being like, even though she's a succubus, the His own daughter that he lives with goes commando. She has a commando fetish. She does not like wearing underpants.
Underpants.
Yes, underpants. We have the queen herself, who knows everything that's going on but is not trying to stop it.
A horrible fucking mom.
And no one tells the princess that he's her father. No one tells her that.
There are daddy fetishes, and then there are daddy fetishes.
Megan, get to the computer.
I'm at the computer.
You sound very far away.
It's very creepy it's very, very cringeworthy on many scales.
Does sound cringeworthy.
Yes, there is the trauma. There is the whole trauma thing of the reason why she hates men. I can deal with that. If you're a little girl and you walk in on your succubus mom in the middle of duty at night, that's gonna traumatize you.
Duty.
You're a
Duty.
succubus.
Duty.
Duty.
We're adults.
Yeah, adults.
But for everybody to like high school boys wanting to go after her as a love rival to a 23-year-old father.
Her own dad. Her
I
own
say good
fucking
fucking
dad.
job, this show.
This is not a hentai. This is not a hentai.
Megan, if you will.
I'm sorry, but there's succubi, and then there's having your own father in your fucking harem to literally drink his cum until he dies. I just explained what succubi are for people.
And now this video is rated R.
Rated R, rated R.
Well, look, the princess is a succubi, and she's been told plenty of times that eventually she's gonna have to do this.
The show says it itself. I'm not.
The show
like,
does says it. In
the
episode
show says the C word.
I mean, look at her outfit. If you find the main cover art, her outfit says it all.
I'm gonna suck your dick for food.
I have to bleep a lot of this. You guys realize that?
I know. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
Megan.
Mostly me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry.
This show may look pretty, but it's very fetishy. If you can't get past the certain details, you won't get past this show.
If you want to watch a show about a 10-year-old girl having her own father in her reverse harem, go right ahead. And now it's my turn.
Just think of like what it would be like if it was like Maka and her dad.
Oh
I'm so
God!
glad has been untouched
Thank
by this.
God!
If you don't want that, don't watch that show.
Go watch Soul Eater and see a healthy relationship. No. Okay, what are we kidding? Maka's a horrible relationship with her dad.
Yep.
I guess on the sliding scale of things, mine's like the least fucking horrible in terms of content. I have the show that's like the least horrible one.
Oh, really?
Yes, I do.
That's
I have the least
surprising.
horrible. I have the for once. I have the least horrible show.
It's rare.
Yeah, I know, right? Holy shit. I apologize for anybody who is a huge fan of this show. I really do. Let me preference this with the phase of Let me preference this with the phrase, I'm so sorry. I am so very, very sorry. Please have a picture of David Tennant crying next to me.
Oh dear.
My pick for the worst anime is Negima.
No,
It's-
bad anime. Correction.
Oh.
Ooh.
Before you get your pitchforks, calm the fuck down.
Down, Reddit, down.
Down. Not Reddit, just down, internet. I
Yeah.
say Negima as in the Negima with just the exclamation point, not exclamation point question mark, because I actually really like that season. But this is the one that was done by, I believe it was JC Studios, not Shaft. It's the least nice looking one. I believe
It's the one Funimation had.
They have both of them.
Funimation first one.
It's the first one that came out in 2005. And for those of you who don't know the story of Negima, Negima is the show about a little boy named Negi Springfield, who's like a 13-year-old wizard from England who gets sent to an all-girl high school in Japan and essentially becomes every fucking harem anime ever. And it's written by the same guy who wrote Love Hina.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're wondering why I hate the first fucking season so much. Not only is it shittily animated, the plot makes no goddamn fucking sense. There is a bunch of really creepy fetishy stuff in it. Like, there's a part where Asuna tries to get better grades, and then she attempts to improve her physique in a bathroom contest, which results in having her boobs explode. There's a part where they try to decline the weight on an elevator by stripping. Did I mention these girls are all in middle school?
We should have like a picture comparing the which ones you're talking about, and point to the one you're actually talking about. Oh, I know a lot of people are gonna be thinking about the other one.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. I enjoy the second season of Negima, and you're like, what's the difference? The second season of Negima actually had a fucking coherent plot and was actually funny. There are points of it that, like, it was done by Studio Shaft, which nowadays actually equals being creepy, horrible, and fetishistic. I could have easily picked Monogatari as the worst anime I've ever watched, except for its, like, guilty pleasure levels of watching. But, like, I don't know, it's just that I think it's the shitty animation that really gets me. Like, dear Christ almighty, like, these girls look so bad. Like, there's no life to them. And the worst thing is, like, it's a really big cast of characters. There's 32 girls in the class. You maybe get to know, like, 5 of them.
So the others get on the character bandwagon?
Yeah, hey, really. Megan, I have a question.
Like, what?
I've always wanted to understand this. Okay, so there seems to be like 3 separate seasons of Negima if you count every time it's been animated. There's the one that you're talking about without the piggy. There's the one that Funimation called the starting over of the series.
Yeah, the second season, and then there's the OVAs.
Yay. What about the one with what was the one with the werewolf?
Oh, that's the OVAs.
Oh, the one with the wolf guy at the beach?
Yeah, that's following the manga.
Oh.
The OVAs are, like, the only part that actually follow the original story. Neither of the first 2 shows actually do.
Okay, so the one with the box art with the number 8, number 27, when they do with the piggy and the shaft thing. Okay,
the shaft season is easy to tell apart because it has the frog and the cat. And it has the 3...
Oh, okay.
Like, okay, to explain this, Negi can have a pseudo-partner that he makes a contract via kissing. You know, because we all have to see the middle schoolers fucking kiss the 10. Oh no, I take it back, he's 10! Everything in this list has 10-year-olds!
Yes, it is!
Yes, it is.
10-year-olds.
So the moral of this story is, be a better anime. Don't do horrible sexual shit to 10-year-olds.
No panty shots, no succubi, and none of that.
No kissing middle schoolers for magic. The second season's cool, though. Like, legitimately, one of my biggest disappointments was that Robyn hadn't seen the second season when she made the transformation sequence list. Because they're really fucking cool.
Oh yeah, they are cool, especially the girl with the quiet girl.
Oh, Nodoka, yeah. Nodoka's fucking annoying in the first anime, too.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is.
Like, legitimately, like, there are some girls in this show that are just fucking horrible, like Ayaka. Like, at least Ayaka was, like, kind of likable in the second season.
As the harem expert of the actual podcast, my biggest problem with this, with the first season, is too many girls. I mean, in second season, it worked because it was more funny than actual harem-based. So, the number was a moot point.
Yeah.
But, like, in the first season, when they try to do the whole thing, you can't do that with 33 girls. You can't.
My thing is that, like, in the second season, the 32 girls thing worked because you get to cutaway points with the other girls doing things and talking about shit. And, like, at least for the first 13 episodes of season 2, like, the plot that it's going through, like, there's a reason for them to interact with each girl, and, like, they actually put in time to developing each one.
There's
like,
more magic in that one, too.
Yeah. Like, there's literally there's, like, a joke in, like, the preview for the last episode of, exclamation point Negima, where it's literally like, my name is Satsuki, my name is Zeze. This is literally the first time we're fucking talking. Which is really bad because Satsuki's my favorite character. Because she's literally like the first fat girl in anime that I ever saw.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, points for Negima for actually having the first fat girl.
Ooh.
Yeah, big girls.
The first acceptably not good fat girl, not the stereotypical one in the background.
Well, that's the thing with the first season was that she was the girl in the background. And that the second season she actually fucking did shit.
I was about to say, like, the first big girl I ever watched in an anime was that one that was always in AV Hell 3 with that big chick with the long brown hair and the gray bangs, and she
like,
would,
she wasn't a joke. Like, she wasn't, Satsuki wasn't, Satsuki, yeah, Satsuki wasn't really a joke, though.
The Satsuki was, like, a main character, and this girl, the other girl, was, like, a villain that would just punch holes in people's foreheads.
Yeah, Satsuki wasn't as much a main, she's not part of the main, like, kind of group for Negima, but she's, like, she's there. Like, she's kind of, like, that's what I was saying about the first season. A lot of the girls are just kind of there. But I will admit, like, there are some really good things in the first season. Like, the episode with Seo, the character Seo in the first season, I like it a lot more than in the second season. Though in the second season it was fucking hilarious. The first season kind of plays up a little bit more things that are more anyway, but, like, there are a bunch of different things, so.
We're talking this, Robyn.
Anyway.
I found this on the internet. I found that picture on the internet.
I'll look on it later.
What the fuck is this shit?
Oh, wait, or is that from season 2, too? Or
that is not from season 2. That is from the OVA, but that is the animation style.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Negima can be really, like, I'll admit, Negima can be really creepy regardless. It's by the same guy who wrote fucking Love Hina.
Mm-hmm.
But the second season has at least, like, there's, like, really fucking hilarious parts of the second season. Like, there's a lot of, like, my thing is that the second season has a lot of wordplay and a lot of visual humor that's going on that isn't, like, necessarily a sex joke.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I like it. The first season is kind of panty shots, titties,
ass,
Asuna needs bigger boobs.
Ass,
Asuna needs bigger boobs.
And titties, ass. Sorry.
Ass. Yeah, okay.
It's funny how I'm actually trying to find the first season animation style, and I can't find it.
I'll find it.
Is that the one from AV Hell 3 where they started singing I Got the Magic Stick?
Yes.
Okay, so we have an anime. Oh god,
I got the magic stick. I'm a freak.
I can't. Oh god, what was your anime again, Robyn?
So we had like an anime with like Raising Helen, but with little girls and fan service. Leave the 3-year-old alone. And we had an anime with Succubi.
About fathers. So we got fathers. So we have 2 animes about fathers and little girls.
Well, he was an uncle.
Oh yeah, so we got
uncle, father, and teacher
with little girls in awkward situations. We have an anime about a father in a very awkward situation with a little girl. And then we have Negima.
A teacher in awkward situations. And 10-year-olds.
All 10-year-olds. We should just recall this list awkward animes with awkward situations so
and
we don't
10-year-olds.
Think bad.
And 10-year-olds.
Awkward situations with 10-year-olds.
Yeah, this should be a list about awkward situations with 10-year-olds.
This is less of a list, more of a rant, but whatever.
It's more of a rant. So yeah, those are our 3 bad animes. So Listen to Me Girls, I'm Your Father. Shannen, what was yours again?
Oh god. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna use the shorter version.
Use the English title.
Lotte no Omacha.
Or Astarose's Toy.
Yeah, Astarose's Toy, that one too.
See, I know the word Omacha is toy, so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Megan's was?
Season 1 of Negima, or Negima with an exclamation point.
Yep. So, if you guys want to watch them, like, watch at your own risk. We pretty much flipped the table and said, we're done. Alright, so that ends our lovely little rant about 3 bad animes. There's supposed to be 4 of us, but Ellie is having technical difficulties in Hawaii. She had everything set up, but she discovered some mold in her new apartment, so they are actually moving out of that apartment into another one. So
there are titans in our wall.
Mm-hmm. So she's gonna...
Wow, Shannen!
Wait, what?
Oh, wow, Shannen!
What? What did I miss?
Spoiler, you ass!
I heard...
Oh, wait,
I heard Titans.
Someone just spoiled part of Attack on Titan.
Titans on the wall.
You barely paid attention to Attack on Titan, Robyn.
I won't deny it. I got up to episode 13. I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, Yeah, because that part's in like episode 25.
You can mute that out. My bad. My bad.
I'll leave it out.
My bad. Look, I was like, that joke seemed to fit, and I totally forgot that it was a spoiler.
That's like me saying what happened to Aaron's dad.
No,
I know
now,
what fucking happens.
we all know what. No, I'm not saying. I don't want to. Don't jinx me. I'm already.
Saying
All
what
right,
happened
anyways, let's end this because we gotta get to bed.
All right, good night.
Hold on, I gotta end the video,
Right.
and then I'll stop recording. Then we can go to bed.
Can I do the ending for once?
I guess we just gotta talk about what we're gonna be doing.
Oh, next, when you watch Tokyo Ghoul, me and you are gonna have some fun.
Yeah, coming up, I'm gonna marathon Tokyo Ghoul and save episode 12 for a very special video where we're actually gonna do a reaction video. I cannot show the actual video because copyright Let's Watchers are getting to be a pain in the ass. Although they haven't really tagged me for Avril Lavigne yet, but Toby's being a pain in my ass.
Nobody fucking cares about Avril Lavigne. That's why.
That's why.
That's the only thing. That's probably the only thing good going for Avril Lavigne right now.
And Toby's just being a pain in my ass right now with the Sailor Moon videos.
Didn't do Tokyo Ghoul. It's Studio Perot.
But still, like, there's copyright, but there's also, I don't want to spoil anything. It's just you watching me watch Tokyo Ghoul and me being like, ah!
It's actually gonna be really funny because I'm gonna be watching it at the exact same time as her. I just don't know if you're gonna be watching it on Hulu though, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna be watching it on Hulu, and then like have a camera record me, and then I record the conversation on Skype.
Yeah, I'm gonna have my camera up hopefully for that because I'm actually probably gonna be. I'm gonna have to ask when you have ads because I watch it with ad block on. So.
Wait, we're getting ad sponsored?
No.
When I watch it on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu.
Because I can't really record and watch something on my computer at the same time.
Oh, what else are we doing?
We're also doing top 32 sexy men and women of anime. It's going to be continuing. And it's going to be...
My stuff. I got some stuff coming up.
Yep.
Hopefully if we get more time to actually do it, we have a Let's Play actually coming eventually. That Shannon's helping me with. Woo!
Alright, so we got Tokyo Ghoul coming up, top 32 sexy men and women of anime, some videos from Shannon, and a Let's Play from Megan, so...
Oh, should I say what game we're Let's Playing?
Sure.
Oh, we're Let's Playing Dramatical Murder.
Yay! In which Robyn says giggity a lot.
That whole fucking... We haven't even
Giggity.
met, like, half the boyfriend yet. It's ridiculous.
Giggity.
Giggity giggity.
Giggity
Let's
giggity.
have sex, but not with 10-year-olds.
Yeah. So, Megan and the video.
Oh, right. Video ending time. Adult things. Okay.
Ah.
If you like us, subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow the links below in the Anyway.
Fail!
Hey, at least I know Kansas City is in Missouri.
Ah!
Right in the geology.
Go watch Animaniacs.
Or, hey, Robyn, at least I'm not that one girl from The Amazing Race who thought the sun rose in the west and set in the east. Holy shit, that girl was dumb.
We're just watching her like, really? Wasn't that like the Miami Realtors?
I'm so happy they got eliminated first.
It was hilarious because she snatched a pen from the firefighters, and the firefighters like took them off of the taxi.
Survived the bombing.
And she was just like, yeah, well, we're not that rude. And I was like, you fucking snatched this pen. You are
I'm
rude.
a guy who survived a bombing.
Hmm?
If anyone's ever mean to Bethany, the girl with one arm, I will punch you. She's like the cutest thing ever.
Yep.
Anyway, if you like the video, subscribe to us on YouTube. I'm gonna do the same thing again. Anyway, if you like our videos, subscribe to us on YouTube. In the description box below, you'll find a link to follow us on Facebook. If you like any of the other videos linked below, including the one from Pop Spectrum, our sister channel, subscribe to them as well. Thank you for watching Anime America. I'm Megan.
I'm Robyn.
And I'm Shannon.
Good night.
Oni-chan.
Oni-chan.
I'm 10 years old, Oni-chan.
Old.
Shannon, do your best Oni-chan.
Oni-chan.
Meow.
Oh, God. That brings back Tadase moments in my head with Roxanne.
Oh, man. That's Catgirl.
That was almost as bad. That was almost as bad as fucking John from the Runaway Guys.
Meow, 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 meow.
All right, we're done.